I got a new audio clip I want to play. It's real funny shit. Now, y'all remember back in the day, I would play William Hung. That was one of my favorite singers. This little Asian cat who would sing in many different keys. And I like the guy. I like William Hung because he tried. He was one of those guys. He couldn't sing, but he tried, and that was very honorable. I got another Asian cat. I got a clip of this moist Asian dude singing Chaka Khan. And this is William Hung times 10. I hope this guy gets a record deal. It's some funny shit. But this is this moist Asian dude singing Chaka Khan.
I believe that we've only just begun. Well, it's as good as now, saying no. I want you so I'm ready to go. Through the fire, through the limit, through the wall. For a chance to be with you, I'd gladly risk it all. Through the fire, through whatever come one may. For a chance of loving you, I take it all away. Right down to the wire, even through the fire.
He's putting it in. I ain't mad at him. He's the little engine that could, but wait, this is where he put some stank on it, and he gets into it right here. Hold on. Put some stank on it.
Just to be with you, I gladly risk it all. Through the fire, through whatever comes on me, for a chance of loving you, I take it all away, right down to the fire, even through the wire.
Okay, that's enough of that, but shit. Motherfucker, he's trying. I give him a C for effort. But anyway, I digress. I just had to play that. Anyway, so let's get into some game right now, people. Let's get into some game right now. Right now, what I want to talk about masculine and feminine energy. What kind of energy dominates you, players? All my lady listeners, because I got a lot of ladies listening to the show. What's up to my ladies? I love you. What kind of energy is dominating you, ladies? People, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. It's the yin and the yang. That's what the ancient Asian people would call it. We all have yin and yang energy. The thing is, you have to understand what energy dominates you. Understanding this will determine the success or failure of all your relationships. Now, with men, masculine energy is basically about goals, ambition, adventure, things like that. That's masculine energy. Leadership, that's indicative of masculine energy. Feminine energy is really about love, intimacy, nurturing, things of that nature. And both, again, men and women, we have this energy, but it's more dominant in some than others. Now, with men, the more masculine you are, the more feminine the females you get with will be. And vice versa. If a guy is a little tad bit moist or somewhat soft to a certain degree, he will gravitate towards more domineering, masculinized women. Just like a lot of gay guys. A lot of gay guys, the women they like Liza Minnelli and Patti LaBelle. They like older, domineering, strong, so to speak, women. And even with gay guys too. Gay guys, even if he's feminine, he won't say a masculine, what they call top, if he's a bottom. So there has to be some kind of balance in every kind of relationship. The thing is, a lot of women have taken on a lot of unnatural masculine characteristics. And the reason they've done this is because there are a lot of men who have become submissive, which is a female characteristic. See, whatever characteristic we have, instinctively, we look for people to balance that out. So if you have masculine characteristics that's dominant in your body, more feminine women will gravitate towards you. And if you're the kind of guy who's a little more of a pushover or more of a wimp, domineering women will gravitate towards you. So it's very important to understand your energy. That's why I say you have to understand the kind of energy that dominates you. Like me, I'm a masculine energy type of dude. My energy is very masculine, and I like girly girls. I like dainty ass women. All the females I deal with are dainty, girly girls, high heels, pink panties, cute toenails, makeup, cute, girly girls. That's what I like. I like feminine ass females. I do not want to be around no chick with a do-rag and overalls looking like one of the goddamn homies. That's not my cup of tea. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's not even a bad thing. A tomboyish female will work it out with some guys out there. See, that's the thing about being compatible with certain people. Just because you're not compatible with one person, that doesn't mean that they're bad. See, we have this thing where we throw people under the bus if we're not compatible with them. Just because we're not on the same page socially, that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. We're just not on the same page. And we have to learn how to respect that. Just like with bossy women out here. There's a lot of women who are bossy. Now, me personally, I don't hate bossy women. I wouldn't date them to save my life. Because a lot of bossy women, they feel like, well, a man is intimidated by a strong woman. He's not really intimidated. Some guys, such as myself, we're just turned off by bossy women because that's too much of a masculine characteristic. But if a woman wants to be bossy and do her thing, I respect you as a human being, but I wouldn't be in a relationship with you. But there are some guys who will be in a relationship with a woman like that. There are some guys that will deal with a domineering woman. And if you're the kind of guy who deals with a dominating woman, you're probably one of these niggas right here. This you. That's probably you. So if that's what you like, you're probably one of those little moist dudes who wants a domineering, nurturing mother figure, so to speak. Now, if you guys come to my lectures, if you notice at my lectures, and a lot of people are very surprised by this, my lectures, there are a lot of black men who come. A lot of black men come to my lectures, and everybody's on their P's and Q's. The lectures are fun, we're laughing, we're joking, we're having a great time, and there are no problems, there's no beef, there's no disrespect, there's no gripes, no fights. Everything is on a peaceful, respectable level. And people are shocked by this because it's not a religious setting. The only time brothers are really on their P's and Q's is like if it's a church setting or something. But my shit is real, it gets rowdy as far as the content, but everybody, all the brothers are on their P's and Q's. And people are shocked by it, and I can understand why they're shocked because it is rare. And the reason why everybody's on their P's and Q's is because everybody's being led by masculine energy. At my lectures, the energy is masculine. That means we all have a common goal, which is to respect the game. See, a lot of people think that it's all about getting women and that's all I teach. That's like a fraction of what I talk about in my lectures and on the show. Really, it's all about respecting the game. And respecting the game and understanding the game and being led by the game, that's masculine energy. The game is based on masculine energy. You guys feel me on this? So that masculine energy keeps everybody on their P's and Q's. It keeps everybody on a respectful level. See, the thing is, the problem is, whenever you get a bunch of brothers that are being led by females, that's when all the bullshit starts. Whenever cats are fighting in clubs, whenever cats are arguing at a club or arguing at a party or getting into some beef, 9 times out of 10 it's because of a female. Whenever a nigga done got shot in the street, it's over some dope, or the majority of the time it's over some female. Some female done instigated something, some female done pitted some dudes against each other. These dudes are following that feminine energy, and if a man is following feminine energy, that causes disorder with him. That's why I always said, and I've been saying this for damn near 10 years, men, you can't follow your female. You can listen to your female and take things into consideration from your female, but you can't follow your female. You can't, if you're a grown-ass man, you can't even follow your mama, let alone your wife or your girlfriend. That's why I've been saying this for 10 years. I'm just talking about it in a more scientific way right now. But fellas, you cannot be led by that feminine energy. That causes such an imbalance with you. And feminine energy is really about emotion, and it's all about being uncontrollable. And for a man, that's very destructive, because men have the physical wherewithal to be physically destructive. So when a man is being emotionally led by feminine energy, he becomes physically destructive. And women, if you notice, a lot of women who are dominated by masculine energy, they become uncontrollable because it's an unnatural thing. If you go to YouTube and type up street fight, there's a bunch of hood rat women with masculine energy fighting each other. Most fights, most street fights you see on the internet are women from the hood that have just all dried up all their feminine energy. They're being dominated by masculine energy because there's no balance. They've grown up without any kind of balance of masculine femininity. They've taken on masculine characteristics as a way to protect themselves. But that's a whole nother thing. And also, on the same token, if you see guys fighting on the internet or whatever, these guys are usually dominated by feminine energy. A lot of these guys were raised by single mothers. And also, if you look at these fights, there's a female on the sideline instigating everything. So these guys are still being led by females. And again, I'm not trying to throw all the feminine energy under the bus, but a lot of problems come into play, especially in the black community, is just too much feminine energy flowing through it, and there's nothing to balance it. And that's one of the main problems. And not just in the black community, just all over in the country, a lot of men are looking for feminine energy in women, because even in the white community, a lot of white men complain that white women aren't feminine enough when they get older. That's why white men go all around the world getting women of different nationalities. See, white dudes, they go out of the country to do their thing, or they go out of the continental US, because I'm in Hawaii and it ain't nothing but white dudes campaigning for Asian girls when you see the white guys out here. And there's a lot of that. Even out here in Hawaii, you see a lot of black men getting Asian women, because Asian women are known to be submissive women. They're the embodiment of that submissive energy. A lot of men love these Asian women. Hell, the other day I was driving down the street. I saw a Mexican dude on a moped with an Asian girl on the back, sitting in the goddamn Taco Bell drive-thru. I said, "Go on, player." So all of these dudes are going for these Asian girls right now, because they want that submissiveness. And even in the States, man, a lot of guys, the reason why a lot of dudes are hitting up these strip joints is because they want that feminine energy. See, they can pay for feminine energy with the strippers. Even if it's a false type of thing, they still get to experience that feminine energy. They get to see a woman acting submissive, pretending to be submissive, shaking her ass, doing feminine things. See, men want that. Men want that feminine energy. They long for that. So women, you got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to know how to play your part. And men, you have to know how to play your part. That's the thing. And men, you understand that women are natural followers. They will play their part when you are adamant about playing your part. So this is really for the guys out here. If you guys start tapping more into your masculine energy and be more manly and mackish, so to speak, with your game, these women will fall into place. Stop following these women. Stay on top of your game. Stop negotiating. Stop compromising your integrity for these females. You don't have to do that. These women will fall in line if you stand your ground, players. You feel me?